From soaked boots and slippery walks, the weather of late is a headache for most of us, but it's also posing challenges for some others in a much bigger way.
Our region is probably one of the few across Canada that is not experiencing bitter cold temperatures. In fact, our weather is unseasonable for the opposite reason, but it's bad news for the city and its road infrastructure.
Pothole starts when there's a surface distress in the asphalt and water is allowed to get in. And once water gets in, and then it can freeze thaw during the winter months. When it freezes, it expands and potentially gets larger and basically creates, it goes from a small crack to a bigger crack to a small hole to a bigger hole.
The ongoing freeze-thaw cycle we've been experiencing of late creates the ideal circumstance to wreak havoc on the roads.
There's water that's being contained on the roads due to the catch basins not being opened at this point. The roads aren't as wide as they are in the summer where water can drain off the road surface into the ditch. So yeah, it's a problem, and what do you do?
The city isn't the only one impacted by heavy wet snow. Hydro customers in several pockets around town are without power because of downed power lines.
Anytime we have this heavy wet snow, it brings trees into contact with the power lines. That's challenging, and because it's so widespread, not only have we got an outage in the northwest of the Prince George area, we've also got it out in the Upper Fraser and Willow River area.
It's expected the power will be restored to most of the Chief Lake and Ness Lake areas by 8 this evening. However, some customers affected, like some 280 in Upper Fraser, won't have the power back until noon tomorrow. But rest assured, crews from both Hydro and the city are doing their level best.
Our crews are stretched pretty thin, so in fact we have brought in resources from outside of Prince George to help tackle this outage today. Also vegetation crews, tree cutting crews. So we've got a lot of people out there tackling this problem today.
It's wet and sloppy out there for sure. We're still we're doing grading in residential areas. From the last snow event still. I know our utilities division is out trying to open up the catch basins and relieve some of the large puddles that are forming throughout the city. But yeah, we're out there.
The weatherman expects a 2-day span in the minuses on Sunday, Monday before more snow and mild temperatures return. Cheryl Jan, CKPG News.